Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is two times XP here, and I'm back with another one. So I wasn't planning on doing a live stream today because right now I can't progress any in the main story. So I was just like, well, maybe I'll just wait until I get my next character up to level 220. But it's a Friday night. Why not? Maybe if this video get out to someone, maybe it help them out. All it takes is one. So usually this is how I do my rotation. I look at each one of my daily missions here. I just pick one, go to it. All right, so I'm gonna go to Evil Falls first. I think I might be maxed out on this already, but we might as well give it a try. I don't like to waste too much time here, so I'll just fast forward it. Yep. So no more progression there, but I've gotten pretty far. I've gotten pretty far. I've gotten a lot of rewards. So once I get my characters up to 220, I'm pretty sure I get a little bit more progression. Just gotta be patient. We'll get there. So I've done that. All right, I'll go ahead and claim my supplies. Oh man, I was 17 minutes away. But for the most part, I got everything I need from here. And that's another thing I like about this game. It's relatively very easy to just go through everything very quick. And if you want to come in for like 30 to 40 minutes, collect your stuff and keep it pushing, do stuff in real life, then you can do that. Nothing wrong with that. Cause every day you just don't have stuff to do. If you don't have the levels, you can't progress. So you basically all you're doing is daily maintenance, which I like to call it, just daily maintenance on the account, claiming what you can, doing the stuff that you can. Okay, system recovery here. So I know I can progress in this as well, but I'm just gonna let it run, do its thing. Hope everybody had a good, safe Friday. I'm wondering if anybody's having better luck with Swamp Thing. Right now, I have not had good luck at all with Swamp Thing. We'll start calling Swamp Thing the Loch Ness Monster for the most part. I'm wondering if anybody's having better luck with Swamp Thing. So yeah, back to Swamp Thing. I'm really hoping I don't have to go to full pity to get this guy. I've seen a lot of good players in my arena league. The top guys, anyways, they already got Swamp Thing to rank 10. But everything I've seen so far for him, he definitely is heavily dependent. He gonna need Cheshire, Dr. Poison, Penguin, because he's not even the main tank. He's the off tank. I wonder what was the thinking behind making Swamp Thing the off tank and also a legendary. And I definitely feel like the artifact that's for the poison team. I never feel like that should have been an ability that Swamp Thing already have, but I feel like they took that off of him for monetary reasons. They were like, okay, well, to really unlock his power, we're gonna take away the artifact that's gonna be a no brainer that you're gonna want to run on Swamp Thing because first off, he's a front tank, and the artifact is basically built for him because you're not gonna give it to Cheshire, you're not gonna want it on Doctor Poison, and you're definitely not gonna want that on Poison Ivy. They don't need the artifact. So the only other thing you can do with it is put it on a frontline character such as Swamp Thing because Penguin don't really need it. And I heard like his level 30 badge is very, very good. So you won't really need to put the artifact on, well, the poison artifact on Penguin. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. And that's the only thing about the poison team that I don't like is that you having to basically build 7 characters, including the artifacts, in order to optimize his team. But is it gonna be really worth it? I hope it's worth it because that's a lot of resources, that's a lot of characters. Wow, I actually got past it today. Alright. But yeah, as I was saying, it's just a lot of resources and it's like Guy Gardner and Mr. Terrific just got to the shop, and if you have Superman DCU, that's kinda like a no-brainer character to go ahead and go and build. I definitely been looking forward to Mr. Terrific and Guy Gardner, and that's another thing. Even if I don't get Swamp Thing, I feel like it's still a good investment for my account because I have the resources that I need to take a couple of characters up to the next level. Like earlier today, I was able to take Batman to rank 10. Basically, I took him from rank 5 all the way up to 10. He's a really good character, and I'm starting to look at my roster a little bit different now. Instead of focusing so much on the legendaries, start to look more at the epics because once you have to go beyond rank 10 with the characters, it's going to be very expensive. And I think having resources spread so thinly between all of your legendaries, maybe take 2 or 3 legendaries that's going to be more plug and play, like Aquaman, I would say Wonder Woman, and for blue, I would maybe say Sinestro if you can get him. I haven't seen him since I've been playing this game. Haven't had a chance to pull Sinestro, but I would say those 3 can cover most of your needs in the game for legendaries because usually the legendaries are most of the time attackers. Because I mean, you got very good epics like John Stewart, um, Nightwing. You also have let, let me see for epic. Yeah, that's it. Nightwing and John Stewart. That's the only 2 epics you'll really need. So if you just get those 2 epics and invest in those, I think that they'll carry you through most of all the content in the game because you can. I see people running John Stewart on a block team now. I think that's phenomenal. I like John Stewart. He's like one of my favorite characters in the game now. Once he got that buff, I mean, this guy, he's like a frontline ocean master with the counters. I really like that. I like the plug and play. He's really good also with Lex Luthor. I put him on my AoE team, so I'm trying to get that team stabilized, doing a little bit better. And they've been picking up some wins. I just think that that team still needs a little bit more rank and levels to them, and I think they will be doing a lot better. I just I still think Lex's kit needs a little bit more tuning because of the way he increases the need to take more of the ultimate points to do his ultimate. So that'll be it for this one. Hold up. Well, I'm doing a little bit better in this. See, I like Martian Manhunter a lot, but I just feel like he's just gonna fall off so hard at endgame. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but as a mid-tier legendary just for defense and helping keep the sacrifice team alive, I just like him a lot. He was actually like the 3rd legendary I got in this game, Martian Manhunter. When I got him, I was kinda depressed. It's like, "Oh, man, why couldn't it be like Howl or Sinestro?" Which I still want Howl and Sinestro. That's the reason why I've kinda been on the bench about even pulling for Swamp Thing because I'm like, "Man, he's just not a good standalone character." Just individually, just looking at him right out the box, he's not good at all. He's just not. And I know everybody's just banking on him being very good because of his team, and I hope they are for the trouble that players are going through to get these characters like Swamp Thing, Doctor Poison, Cheshire, leveling up Penguin. I mean, who wants to level up Penguin and give him a level 30 badge? Who wants to do that? Who wants to do that? But yeah, that's what's going on right now, and I was like, wow, I kinda don't even feel bad if I don't even pull for Penguin, to be honest. Well, pull for Swamp Thing because it's like, I don't really wanna pull for Penguin. Do you really wanna build Poison Ivy? Let's just be honest, I don't think anybody does, because 'cause they're not really fan favorite characters. Now, if Penguin, like, level 20 badge, okay, maybe we can work with that, but level 30 badge for Penguin? How many how many other teams are you gonna be put Penguin on with the level 30 badge? I mean, you could put him on a lot of other teams, but would you really wanna use Penguin when you got Nightwing, you got Jon Stewart? I don't think so, and that's why instead of going back and forth when it comes to pulling Swamp Thing, because 'cause I'm like, either I'm gonna be fully committed to pulling all of these characters, or I don't really wanna pull none of these characters. So maybe this is a sign that maybe I should just not even pull for Swamp Thing at this point, because I'm not really excited to pull for the other characters. I'm just really not. I'm not even excited to pull for this character. Now for content purposes, for entertainment, yeah, I mean, that's the only reason why I'm pulling for this character, to make videos and to entertain whoever watches these videos. That's about it. I don't really like the character. Like, I ain't gonna say I don't like the character. I don't like the character. I'm just gonna put I don't like the character. I feel like this season they're gonna have us pull all these characters. 7, including the artifact and a new reinforcement. And then for Christmas, they're gonna throw out a character that everybody's gonna want. They're gonna put out this character that everybody's gonna want, and I feel like this is why I should stop pulling for Swamp Thing right now. Just take the L, say, "Hey, I didn't get him," and be happy because then I won't be motivated at all to pull for Cheshire or Doctor Poison. And if I pull for those characters, it's only gonna be for resources, and I feel like I'm gonna end up pulling them. If I'm pulling them just for resources to level up other characters, I feel like I'm gonna end up pulling them anyways. And that's what I was trying to do for Swamp Thing. I was like, okay, cool. If I pull Swamp Thing because I'm pulling for resources, that'd be great. But if I don't, I don't. But it's also an issue because pity in this game is still way too high. I still think the pity is too high. A lot of people saying the pity's too high. It is too high. You have two separate pities in this game now. It was way much better when people had it just one pity for the super encrypted tokens. If they're gonna keep it at two pities, they gotta lower this pity. That is what's gonna hurt this game the most. Is having these two separate pities for legendaries, and we gotta continue to push this narrative out here because it's a fact. It's not a narrative. It's not a opinion. We play this game. We like this game, but we don't like this pity. This whole if you don't pay, you don't play type of mentality. Or you're gonna have all these characters to pull for with little to no resources to do it because the game is definitely not giving enough to support what they're doing. Now, might I say this event has been very good. I like the story in this event. I have no complaints about the story event. I just don't like how little of resources we get to pull these characters. Like if the pity is 150 and we're only able to get 13 super encrypted tokens, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Who wants to play a game where the pity and I mean the pity is bad in this game. That's the one thing I can say about Marvel Strike Force that I did like about Marvel Strike Force. If you knew how you had a way to get the character that you wanted, you can go on this node, you can grind this node, get that character. You didn't have to so much depend on RNG. You didn't have to depend on RNG in Marvel Strike Force. You know the node, you can go to that node, and then you can form that character. But for this game, the PD is just really, really bad. 150 pity. And I understand, okay, if it's a new banner and it's 100%, maybe 100. 100 would be nice. A returning character, a pity is a new pity, and it's also 150. That's way too much for the players. Way too much for the players in this game. Because most players, they want to try it out. 80% of the people that come to this game gonna want to try it out before they invest their time and money into it. And then if they come here and the first thing they see is that pity, they're gonna say, what? And the cost for super encrypted tokens are expensive. Like I've seen the shop. The shop is like $100 for 50 or 60 pulls. How much is each pull? It's like almost $2 a pull. That's it's too much. And that's another reason why I'm gonna start being more economical with my spending in the game. And that's probably why I shouldn't probably get Swamp Thing. Because I don't want to pull Ivy. I don't want to pull a penguin. I'm not thrilled about the characters, and that's where the disconnect comes because you're not thrilled about the characters. And you have to build 7 characters in order for this team to work. 7, including the artifacts. I guess there's a lot of people that's not gonna be eating for Thanksgiving this year. Ain't gonna be me. I'd rather be a minimum player, and that's buying a security plan, growth fund, and drone. That's it. Let me see. Should put Superman here. Put Green Arrow way in the back. Ivy's there. Okay, that's cool with me. I just want to see how this looks for once because I've really never played with Girl. I'd like to see her ultimate for once. But yeah, let me know how you feel about the pity in this game. Do you feel like 150 is way too much when the game isn't really giving enough? That was quick. And I've been playing this game for about 2.5 months, almost 3 now. I think it's an excellent game. I like the game. I really like this game, but the pity is too high. It's way too high. When everything in this game is so RNG heavy. I feel like the shop should at least rotate daily and show you different epic character shards that you could buy. Why can't you buy shards with gold? That's that's what gold's for, right? They should have a shop or an area just for you to buy stuff with gold. I think that that's a drop right there. Why is it that you can't buy nothing with gold? Make it make sense, because it doesn't. Because if you want to play, you got to pay. That's the motto in this game. Great game, but they're going to kill the game with this motto. They're going to kill it. And I feel bad for the players like the whales who have invested tons of money, hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in this game. That's why at this point, I'm most likely just going to be a security plan, drone, and growth fund player at this point. Whatever diamonds I get, buy super encrypted tokens and sit on them. That's it. That's the plan. Because the pity system is way too high. And I see that a lot of these free to play players, the free to play players in this game are really some. I say they're some of the best players because to deal with this pity system and they're still competing, still playing, still logging in every single day. That's that's dedication. That's some dedication there. And I take my hat off to them. The Kansas City Chiefs hat off to them. But yeah, let me know how you feel about this pity system because that's the one thing that's holding this game back. If you're gonna have two pity systems, 150 is way too much. I can understand a featured character, okay, 125, 100. If you're gonna keep the pity that high and at 1%, not even 10% on a featured character, you know the character that you're getting, but you have to get a bunch of copies. But as a returning player, oh no, come on, 75. 75. The pity should be at 75, especially when they don't give you a lot of super encrypted tokens to get this stuff. We got to make this make more sense. Hopefully, these devs start watching these videos, start watching these streamers. They have an excellent product here, and I'm not bashing. The gameplay is excellent. It's better than Marvel Strike Force. I say that any day of the week. This game is better core the gameplay, the system, what they have in line is not dependent on your clan to get certain characters. I mean, you have a alliance which you can even try characters out. I've never seen a game that had that type of system. This game is really cool. And that's what made me want to play this game and support this game is because I've seen features like that in here where you can literally go and hire a character to help you out on a board. Man, that's cool as crap. That is cool. Tell me any other game that you can go and rent a character for free. If you can, you're probably gonna get charged for it. And I'm surprised they don't charge you for it. But let me keep that on the down low before they start. Oh, hey, we should start charging them diamonds for rent hiring a character. You make money when you grow the game, grow the fan base. That's why Pokemon Go and all these other companies they're big because they grew that you give stuff away. You got to get people to buy in. Once they buy into the game, they're committed to the game. You make your money on the back end. They want all their money up front. They want all their money up front. And that's what's going to hurt the game. That's not a good business move. It's not a good business move. I've had my own business. I've been in the military. I've done a lot of things. It's a bad business strategy. You're looking to make all your money off the small fan base that you have for this game. You're not even thinking about the broader audience. How can we get those other characters in? You got to get those players who want to try this game to come in. When you get a guy person in, like I tried to get my friend to try this game. He said, "Dude, why can't I pull? Dude, that sucks." And he's done. He's logged out. He's never gonna log back in. And can I blame him? No, can't blame him. He doesn't want to pay $50 for an Epic to try it out. He don't want to do that. He doesn't want to pay that money, and I don't blame. And I would tell him, no, don't pay $50 for an Epic. And that's like ridiculous that they even charge $50 for an Epic in the first place. Because he asked me, he's like, dude, why is this character $50? I don't know. I couldn't tell you why. So how am I going to tell him why they're charging $50 for an Epic? Great game, not $50 for an Epic. Great though. I'm not doing that. We have Thanksgiving right around the corner. We got Christmas right around the corner. Who wants to pay $50 for an Epic? I wish that the developers or whoever is in charge of marketing would rethink their strategy when it comes to this game. I really wish they do. I really wish they wake up and see that they have a really good product and they're going to ruin it with little things. It's the little things that add up and become bigger problems in the long run. But if they could fix this one little problem, I'm not going to say little problem. It's a problem. It is a problem because I've had to go full pity with certain characters, especially these legendaries, way too many times. Full pity. This is very anti-consumer, and it's not player friendly, and it's definitely not a free to play game. I'm just gonna throw that straight up out there. It's not a free to play friendly game. For any players that's still playing this game and still doing it, hey man, you're one of the best players out there. But other than this, hey man, this is hard game. Let's see here. Superpower damage. And let me get off my soapbox. Get back to this game. Hmm. What do I got here? Nah, I picked that one. I picked Nightwing. Blue Beetle. This should be an easy match, but nice. And I still don't know what Supergirl does for her ultimate. Okay, Elite Run Arena here. Oh boy. Okay, I'll leave that there. And I'll put this team down here and see what that do. I didn't even see the guy's power level either. Okay. So yeah, he had to disrupt the cannon there. I might need to change that out. I definitely think I like the Batmobile a little bit better on on this team here. I was about to say, I thought that was an extra shield that was on LX. I was about to say, I've never seen that before. Wow. All right. Let's go, Batman. Newly ranked level 10, rank 10 Batman. Let's do it. I'm glad that Batman's epic instead of a legendary, for sure. One of my favorite characters of all time. Nice. We got Kid Flash. There we go. Oh boy. This guy's second team is not too bad. Got that judo master. And that's a big mistake I see a lot of players doing, putting Superman DCU in the front because they seen another YouTuber do it and they don't really understand what they're doing. Like Superman DCU, yes, he's a good tanky character. He has a lot of good ability. I think he's one of my favorite legendaries, but he really only is really good in the front when you're running him on Mr. Terrific's team because of the synergy that he's giving off. That's the only reason why you really see him in the front. But a lot of people are breaking the rules. It's just like, okay, we're just gonna put him in the front. We're just gonna put Superman DCU in the front. He'll be all right. I've seen Mr. Squirrel do it. I've seen other people do it. I've seen him do it. But he probably was running Mr. Terrific in the front as well. So yeah, I'll leave that at that. But as long as people keep breaking the rules when it comes to these guys, I mean, they're gonna keep learning hard lessons. Unless he just didn't have anybody else. So I could be wrong in that. Maybe he just didn't have anybody else. Maybe he does know the rules. Maybe he just doesn't have his Mr. Terrific. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Wow, I'm losing. I was supposed to be winning this match by now. What's going on? I'm definitely gonna lose this match because I lost Constantine. Should I just bend the knee now or let this play out? I'm thinking I should just bend the knee now on this match. He's definitely won this match. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. It's 1-1. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna lose this match because this is my weakest team here. Even though I love me some John Stewart, man. This dude is this dude is a legendary trapped inside of Epic's body. That's what's going on with Jon Stewart. This dude could solo people by himself. I've seen it happen. I'm not the only one who's saying that. ESPN saying it. Other players are saying it. Jon Stewart's a beast. That's what that's the word. I'm not the only one saying it. Now the thing I do like about Cyborg, even though I didn't pull for him, he does have some cool animations in his game. That guy got some cool animations. Whoa, wait a minute. You put up 2 bubbles? Oh, man. And I've had some Cyborg. That's cool. See, I thought he only did it once, and a lot of people didn't pull for Cyborg. But see, that just goes to show you just because other YouTubers and people decide to not pull for a character don't mean they're not good. Just like the thing with Martian Manhunter. People don't think he's good because nobody talks about him or people downplay and they're only like, oh man, we need characters that's only deleting other characters. We only like them if or they probably promote characters based off how much damage they can do that fast. But as you can see, I'm getting shredded apart by Cyborg here, and this guy must have invested a lot of resources to his Cyborg because he put up 2 shields that's basically like School of Fish. Like that's a good GG. I'm happy to lose to a player like this. So you get to see a different style of team. You get to see what you missed out on. But yeah, Cyborg looks pretty good. I like that. So I definitely wasn't familiar with him. I haven't seen very many people make videos on Cyborg at all. That's why you got to go out and experiment with some of these characters. You never know. And look at Jon Stewart soloing. He's always the last to die. This guy's taking it like a champ. Wow. I might have to do a video on Jon Stewart. This dude. Oh boy. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I take these L's just to get these tokens. Need those tokens. Who was I going against? Yeah, the guy had a good team. Yeah, I like that team. He got some good characters here. Got a rank 10 Judo Master, a rank 10 Batman, rank 10 Aquaman, Peacemaker, Love 8 Deathstroke. This guy, he's got some good stuff. Hmm. Kudos to him. Not tell anybody. This game is a very fun game. Very fun game. And I think they're taking the right steps to make this game better. I really do. Because at first we weren't getting like maps for this game in order to know when characters were coming out, but they've actually done a really good job promoting the characters this time around. So I have to give credit where credit is due. Because we can always find something to criticize. That's just us in general as people as gamers. We're gonna find everything we can to criticize, but we hardly ever give thanks or credit when credit is due, and I don't wanna be that person, so I definitely wanna give the devs credit for listening to the players and listening to the feedback, but they definitely need to listen to this issue about this pity. That is the biggest issue in this game is the pity. I'm gonna keep harping on it. I know other creators that gonna keep harping on talking about the pity because it's a problem. We want the game to live. We don't want a game where you only see spenders in here and mid-level players. Because 'cause I'm a mid-level player at this point. I can't I don't feel comfortable investing hundreds or thousands of dollars into a game I don't know is gonna be around. And I'm pretty sure that's why you get free to play players because they don't really trust the product. They like the product, they enjoy the product because this is a great game. But can I trust this game? We'll see. It's only been about 3.5, 4 months since global launch. So people are still feeling it around. They like the game. It's not a hard game to play. Very easy. Graphics are great. Gameplay is great. But it's expensive. Very expensive game. You got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas coming up. Are you gonna be willing to give players resources to help the players grow their accounts? Sometimes you gotta give to get back. I wanna see this game become bigger than Marvel Strike Force. I like this game. Marvel Strike Force, I tried to play that for a year, and I liked the Marvel Strike Force because I was more familiar with more of the characters in the Marvel Universe. I liked the game, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure a lot of people here have played Marvel Strike Force at one point at a time, but I like the game and it was cool, but it was very, very grindy, very time consuming. It's like a job. I felt like I had to be logged in half the day in order to make any progression in Marvel Strike Force, or if I wasn't, I'm losing progression or I'm getting kicked out of the alliance if I'm not active enough in raids. It was just it felt too stressful to play Marvel Strike Force, and I was way behind, so I wasn't on the top of the leaderboard in nothing or even close. At least this game here, I'm in the top 10 in my arena. I'm in the top 10 in my elite arena, and I haven't spent very much. I spent enough, but not a lot as some of these other players have spent. This is my account right now. I got a rank 10 Aquaman, got a rank 9 Deathstroke. Right now, I'm working on Deathstroke's level 30 badge, so I'm 2 levels away from that. I'll be really happy for that. That the day I get him up the level 30 badge there. Aquaman has a level 20 badge. After I get Deathstroke up to level 30 badge, I'll be taking him to level 30 badge next. I got my Ocean Master Hero badge 20, Nightwing here, which is badge 10. I have Wonder Woman, badge 18. Let me take up the badge 19. There we go. Badge 19. Martian Manhunter here, it's just badge 1. I really haven't done a lot with Martian Manhunter. I just really been on a trial by trial basis, but I'm definitely only probably gonna leave him at rank 8 for a while, unless he's gonna be a big counter to the poison team, which I think he will be. I think he's gonna be a soft counter, not a really hard counter, but more of a soft counter because he can cleanse poison. Now, when it comes to Cheshire, I don't know if he can cleanse her poison. I heard hers is uncleansable, but I thought also her poison is uncleansable only at a certain degree. When it gets up to a certain level high, you can't cleanse it. But I thought you could cleanse it at the lower levels. I could be wrong, but that's what I thought I read when I was reading her kit. But yeah, Martian Manhunter, I think he's gonna see a lot of gameplay once the full poison team comes out because he's one of the very few people who gives a 30% damage reduction here with his ultimate and has a telepathic connection for 2 turns and grants 30% damage reduction to all allies. The Martian Manhunter receives healing HP equal to 20% of his healed amount will be restored to other allies. So as you can see, he is also healing his allies. That is good. You hey, damage is great, but if the other team has a defensive wall like the Penguin and a souped up swamp thing throwing out poison everywhere and they're healing, it's going to take some time. But if you're going against a team that you don't have anybody on that team who can flip the debuffs. Because I even heard that Mr. Terrific might not be the best counter for this poison team. So that is scary. You're going to have to look at other characters like Martian Manhunter. That 30% damage reduction, that's great against poison. You're going to need it to slow down this poison until he can cleanse it again. I mean, this lasts for 2 turns. And once you get him up to rank 10, he has a 40% damage reduction. That's nuts. You don't need him to be a heavy hitter. If you got the heavy hitters, you just need him to keep them alive. You just need him to keep them alive. That's all he's doing. And he's healing. He's healing and he's giving a damage reduction. That's all you need. That's what you need him to do. He's more of a back tank than a front tank. That's why I run him on the sacrifice team with Aquaman and Mara. Mara's more of a bruiser, but pair her with Aquaman, she's a tank. They synergize together and run him in the back. We got good old Lex here. He's probably going to be at 8 for a while, unless I randomly get some shards for Bane and I can fuse and get another copy. He's going to be at that level for a while. Got Superman DCU here. I recently got him like a week and a half ago. So I haven't had much time with him, but I like him a lot. I definitely think he's worthy of ranking him up, and especially for the Mr. T team. I got OG Superman here, but I don't think I'm gonna do anything with OG Superman. He's just not relevant right now unless you're running him on a burn team. Batman, I got him up to rank 10 today. That was nice. I like Batman. He's a very versatile character, but he's one of the best single damage characters in the game, and he's epic. You can get his shards very easy. They still have a promo code that works for him. If I figure out what it is or I find out what it is, I try to put it in the comments below or the description for everybody. But yeah, Batman is nice. He got them hands. He does a lot of damage. Constantine, he's basically a free character, and he'll get you by. He's the only blue that I have that does damage. He does AOE damage. He's a part of sacrifice team. He is very good. If you get Constantine, level him up. He's good. He's good to go. I'm gonna keep taking him up as far as I can. I like him a lot. They fixed his sacrifice mechanic, so he's not basically killing off all his teammates trying to do moves. So now he's more playable, especially with Pandora. Pandora's nice. And I got my Pandora up to level 9, by the way. Working on her badge too. So this is why I'm not too thrilled about pulling the poison team because I already got so many accounts that I that needs work. I got tunes that need work, and I got Mara here. Kid Flash, he needs quite a bit of work as well. I only got 4 points on his badge. Arrow, I still haven't even unlocked his badge. And you need the badges with all your characters. John Stewart, I mean, after the rework, it's like he just bullied his way, he just skipped the line. So now I want to get John Stewart up to now his badge 20, not 20, but 30. It is nuts. At the start of the battle, immediately cast his ultimate once at no cost. That is broken, completely broken. A free alt off the rip. If I see a John Stewart that badge 30 running around the arena, I'm just gonna tap right and just let him have it. Hey man, it's your world. I just live in it. You can have it. It's your day. It's your day. This dude is a freaking monster. Like John Stewart a lot. I need to get my Raven up. As you can see, still rank 5. Nothing unlocked. Purple gear. Grog, he's falling off a lot. But if I had Sinestro, I would invest more to him. I just don't have any need for him. And that's another thing. If you don't need a character, it's don't just rank them up just because once you rank them up past a certain level, you you cannot get those resources back. Can't get the resources back. And that's one of the downside of ranking up a character too far because as you can see here, character retrain, if it's an epic and they're ranked 6 or below, you can get the resources back. But once you rank them up to 7 and above, you can't get the resources back, which is a good tool. I've used it many times, but I think that's another great feature that this game has that a lot of games don't have because when you first start playing this game, you're not gonna know what is what, and that's okay. Nobody knows what is what unless you're watching a ton of videos, and you still don't really know what you're doing until you just play the game. Until you're like a couple weeks to the game, 2 3 weeks, then you start to feel around and see, oh man, I don't like this character. Like this guy here, Bizarro, I thought he was really, really good when I first seen him, but I was like, oh no, he's not that good. But I'm glad I only took him up to like rank 5 or something like that. I took the resources out of him and never put him back in. Superboy is decent, but I don't have the other characters that I need to run him. I got OG Superman, but but Superboy is a part of Mr. T's burn team, and I don't have Starfire. So that's why I'm not invested into Superboy. If I had Starfire and maybe Phosphorus, Dr. Phosphorus, maybe I would and start investing into Superboy. But I feel like until I get those two characters, there's no need for me to invest in this character. So he's just gonna sit here at rank 3 for right now. Zatanna. I have some shards and I have some resources for her, but I still don't want to invest any resources into her until I have enough to take her to 8. And that's how I feel about a lot of players. If I don't have enough to take them to 8, because except for John Stewart, now see John Stewart is special, so I was able to use him at rank 7 and do what I need to do. That guy's special, so there's nothing John Stewart could do it all. He has no limits. So I got the Penguin, I got Ivy, got Bane. But see, I don't have no shards for him. I don't really. I have a few shards for Ivy, but I don't have any for Penguin. I just pull Penguin. So for the most part, I don't have any reason to take these characters up, and I got a bunch of shards for Two Face. Like I'm gonna look. I'm be happy when I start. investing into Two-Face. I think Two-Face would be very good on my block team if I ever decide to take Peacemaker off. That's who I'm looking to put on my block team because you can run him in the front or the back. And with Deathstroke on my block team, I think that Two Face would be really good. Starfire Carol, I just pulled her a week or so ago, so I haven't really did much with her, but I have her. I heard she's really good for the sacrifice team, so I might invest in her soon enough. But it's like right now I can't really do anything with her because I kind of need Martian Manhunter in that fifth slot because of all his bonuses and his ultimate. I need Martian Manhunter, so I'm not gonna really use her, so I'm just gonna leave her there for now. And that's the thing, you don't need to level up characters that you don't use. If you're not using it, don't level it up. It's no point. Save those resources, or you'll be putting the character back in here trying to pull them back out because you got your favorite character. Now you want to level that character up to 8 or 9 or 10. So that's one of the lessons that I learned early. Is like if you don't need to just level up characters just to level them up. Unless that character is serving a purpose, don't level up a character. You don't need it. You don't need that character. Yeah, it may make your account look better. It may make it look cool because it's like, okay, well, you have all this power level, but it's spread out over characters that you're not using when you could be saving those resources to boost up the characters that you really need. Because at a certain point, you only need 3 teams out of all 78, 79 characters that's in the game at this point in time. You're only using 15 consistently. You're only using 15 consistently. You don't need all these characters to be ranked up. Like a couple of these characters, if I knew what I knew now that I couldn't pull the resources back up out of them, I wouldn't have leveled some characters up as far as I did. Like Peacemaker, for example, I probably would have left him. I should have left him at 8. Deathstroke, I want him at 10. So he wasn't a mistake. I definitely like Deathstroke a lot. He's important to my block team because the block team on its own is just very slow. It's a very good team and is one of the best teams to have as free to play. Nightwing and Ocean Master, but it's so slow, doesn't do a ton of damage. And I think Deathstroke takes that team to the next level. Also, Blue Beetle does a lot for the team too, but I don't like running two legendaries on a team because that's gonna spread your resources very thin, trying to level up those resources. So I say either you run Blue Beetle if you get him for block, or you run Deathstroke. I don't think you can go wrong either way. It's just a personal preference. I think Blue Beetle is great on the block team. That's the only team I think he's great on at this point in time. But I'm starting to see different combinations of the block team. I'm starting to see like if you run, for example, for in game, Nightwing, Blue Beetle in the front, Ocean Master in the back, with Pandora and Constantine, that's a good solid team. That's a really good solid team capable of taking on a lot of content. So that's why I wasn't too hesitant to take up the sacrifice team because with Aquaman, Constantine, Mara, and Pandora because Pandora and Constantine they can work on the block team and put in a lot of work. I just recently took the resources out of Bloodsport, not because I didn't like Bloodsport. It's just I didn't need them because running the main story, I have a rank 10 Aquaman. If you have Aquaman, he's the only exception why you shouldn't run Bloodsport. If you don't have Aquaman, run Bloodsport. But if you have Aquaman, run Aquaman in the back. You can run Nightwing with whoever you want. in the front. Like I've seen people running John Stewart in the front now, but I have Peacemaker, so I run Peacemaker in the front. So I took the resources out of Bloodsport and put them into Batman. I put them into Batman, and I don't regret that. I like Batman a lot. I use him in a lot of Evil Falls, and he's a really good single damage character in the game. He's great. He's a goat. It's Batman, for God's sakes. Do I need to say anything more? It's Batman. Who's gonna apologize for ranking up Batman? Nobody, unless he sucked. I have think I have enough resources to take Mr. Terrific up to rank 8. I think rank 8, but but I don't have a team for him. I don't have the team ready for him. Put it that way. I was both. I don't have the team ready for him, and I don't really have the people that I want yet to really run him. So he's just gonna sit on the shelf for a while. But that's what you got to do. You rank up and use teams, and yeah, the AOE team, which is Wonder Woman, Lex, Green Arrow, Kid Flash, and currently John Stewart. A lot of good characters. They're not the best team, but they're still a good team. They're gonna help you clear some of the content. They'll get you by in Elite Arena. They got me by this week. I I finished in top 4 in Elite Arena thanks to John Stewart. He took that team from being a dead team that was losing constantly to a winning team that's actually winning a match here and there. So it's actually helped me out, especially now that I unlocked the throne reinforcement. So now I have 2 reinforcements on each team, and John Stewart literally took that team from being a dead team to a winning team, and I'm happy for him. That's why I gotta give a guy his credit where credit is due. He's an excellent character, and if you're thinking about if you're a free to play player, which I'm not a free to play player. I couldn't do it. I could be a minimalist player at most. Do I need to sit here and spend money? No, I don't need to do that. But I will get I get the security plan here, max that out, get those resources, hoard them, the eighth medal, because the eighth medal, for example, is too slow. You got to get that eighth medal. Let me see, it's right here. I got 115 eighth medal here. You need that in order to rank up the legendaries because it's too slow getting any other way. You can get eight medal and just hold on to it. Hey, this gonna rank up legendaries a lot fast, but you still don't want to spread your resources out too thinly. And that's what I'm going to do now. I've been reevaluating because I don't want to take all my legendaries up to rank 11 and beyond. I don't want to. It's way too costly. It's going to slow down my progression a lot. So right off the back, if I had to pick only one legendary, it's gonna be Aquaman. His kit, he's the best. He's clearly the best character in the game, and it's not even close. Not even close. Aquaman's the best, hands down. But the fastest to rank up, the best second option to rank up, I would say Wonder Woman. She's the best second option to rank up if you're going to rank up a character beyond rank 10. And I'm going to show you why. Because here in the shop, her shards are there. He's irrelevant. He can he can be used, but he's very irrelevant. He's Mr. Irrelevant. He's he's double irrelevant. He's just single irrelevant. You will see Superman, OG Superman, before you see Flash. on most teams. Flash, he probably should have been an epic. He should have been an epic. He's not really needed. He's not top tier. He's probably low B tier. And that's me being generous. He's good, but he's not great. He's not A tier. He's not S tier. Wonder Woman, you can't rank her below A tier. That's how good Wonder Woman is. Especially once you get her lasso of truth, she she goes off. She does work. She is silencing, she's crit hit. She she could basically make that AoE team work. So if you're going to pick one legendary at this point in time to rank up that's gonna fit on most teams, it's gonna be Wonder Woman. It's gonna be Wonder Woman. Her shards are easy to get because you can come in here and like right now, I have 6,000 of these credits. I can buy this twice. That's 20 shards right there. Come over here, change that to Wonder Woman. That's 30 shards. By the time that reset in 60 days, I will have enough to get 30 shards of Wonder Woman. So she'll be the fastest to rank up, not just on consistent basis. She'll be the best and only option. Unless they change this shop up and put new characters in here, get Wonder Woman. That's the only character you will want to get out of it. Is three right here, Wonder Woman. So let me go through here, get my daily stuff. I'm so broke in this game right now. That's expensive. 10, come on. That's wicked expensive. They don't want you to win in this game. They want you to come out them pockets. They want you to come out them pockets. When we talking about Christmas time, they talking about Christmas time too. They like, yeah, we need more of that money. They making money because people playing this game. Long as people playing this game, you making money. Even if they're not buying stuff. They're paying with their time, you're getting even if they're getting a few new players in a week, it's still more than you had the day before. But you would get a lot more if you were more giving. You get a lot more if you're more giving. So I don't need anything else in this shop. Mm. I needed one of those evil falls, and I don't have the credits to get it now. And that's it. They always do that. It's like, come on, man. And I bet you this one has the. Oh no, well it doesn't have everything I need because it has HP and defense on it. So now if it had crit and all, oh man, I would have been so mad. Should I? See, this is what I should. I should go ahead and buy Ocean Master. Once I get this up to 14, I'll come back and get Ocean Master. Wasn't Ivy? See, I could buy these credits, but I'd rather just save them and just buy all of Nightwing because when it comes to the main story, unless you're gonna take the Poison team to 11 and beyond, it's not even worth it. I'm not even gonna start. I'm not even gonna go down that path because there are better characters in here to level up in buy shards for than Poison Ivy over here. Nightwing and Batman, and I would even say Green Arrow, are very good characters. You don't need her, even though she has a team that's coming out. Outside that team, where are you gonna put her? Are you gonna just be like, I'm? using the poison ivy everywhere. It's not gonna happen. Only in the poison team. This store here is very expensive. Now, I did get Pandora shards last season. Well, I'm not gonna say last season, like 2 weeks ago, and that helped me get her up to rank 9. But other than that, if you can get the coins for this store, then get whatever you need. But right now, I'm looking at Pandora and Mr. Terrific. Let's see what else I got to do before I log off. Weekly League Challenge. Did I do League Challenge today? Oh man, no, I didn't. Got 5 of those. Turns. All right, let's see what this guy wants. Oh wow, they've already completed it. Wow, such a good alliance. Look at these resources. I'm still do the fight just for the fun of it. So they're recommending the sacrifice team for me to use. I give it a go. See what they do. Then if they don't do as well, I can just change them out. I wish I had Raven up. Change this around a little bit. All right. For ultimate, I'm first, I'm second. I'm all the way in the back. That should do it. Excuse me for that. Oh man, he just slaughtered Aquaman. This match is over. He slaughtered Aquaman. This dude just one shot at Aquaman. He didn't even had a chance to use School of Fish. That's why you need Raven. Oh boy, that hurts. That hurts a lot. He one shot at Aquaman. Oh man, that hurts. Maybe I should try running it a little bit different. Put Aquaman in the back now. Man, it hurts. This guy's literally one shotting people. Wait a minute, I think it's physical damage he's doing. He's not doing superpower damage. So the cannon didn't really do very much to him, if anything. That's nuts. This guy literally one shot at my Aquaman. This guy's a monster. Just one shot at my Aquaman. I mean, he just violated my Aquaman. He whiz, man. Calm down. It's over with, okay? Wait a minute, did I get more stuff? Thought maybe I had some more resources to get. Maybe I didn't. Luigi, Doc. Okay, I'm in 10th place. That's not too bad. Mm, wow. Now what? Definitely take those diamonds. I'm broke. I never get anything good out these boxes, but I'm gonna try anyways. See what we get. Hopefully we get lucky today. Haven't gotten anything good in a while. 100 shards, that would be nuts if I can ever pull that off. That would be nuts. 25. That's a slap in the face. That's okay. That's a slap in the face. 50 coins. Well, 800 coins. More like 50 coins. Jeez, man. Check over here and see if I have any good pulls. I got 55. So that's like 5 pulls. Oh, I got 10. Well, I feel like if you're gonna pull, at least get desires out of it. Hmm. What should I pull? Let me see if I can unlock Guy Gardner. And also I'm gonna go for some more Mr. Terrific. So I got 10 pulls on a dot. Let's see what we get. Maybe if I warm it up a little bit, maybe they'll be nice to me, give me something. Maybe if I do one pull, it's one thing. Maybe they'll be nice to me and give me one. I think I already did it for the day. I think I only got 50 super encrypted tokens of. Oh boy, it's already starting off rough. Yep, I already got 50 super encrypted tokens left. Hmm. Did I do this today? I just fast forward through this one. It's a very long fight. Still rank 8. That's not too bad. Great equipment. What else do I need to do? I feel like I don't. I feel like I'm missing something. Hmm. Consumables. I guess I could go and rank up a reinforcement. I'm really liking this reinforcement a lot. It helps helping out my team. I keep getting a notification saying that I'm missing something or something's full over here. I don't understand why I keep getting notifications. That's another thing. If you can get in a very good alliance, get in a good alliance so you can get all these rewards. They don't give you a lot here, but it definitely adds up. It's not too bad. I might even take 5 swings at it. I don't even care. Might as well, right? A lot of people say, "Hey, don't pull unless you got 10." Could be something to that, but my luck, I pull for 10 all the time. I don't get anything. Vigilante? Come on. Should have been Judo Master. Already got Vigilante. Ugh. And they reset my pity. Oh, come on. Not Vigilante. I swear this game don't. I'm telling you, this game does not want. It's not a very consumer friendly game at all. Vigilante. It's looking real grim over here. Yep, just as I thought. Nothing. It's rough. I'm not even getting my desired out of this. I'm gonna go ahead and do the lucky one pull first before I end the stream. Do my 5 pulls. I've gotten more characters by doing single pulls than I have doing 10. See? Speak of it and got it's terrific. I'll do 40. I need the shards anyways. Yo, I got one more. Oh well, that's it for the pulls anyways. See that full pity there? That's ridiculous. 104 pulls. Still no swamp thing. Well, I can't say I'm the only one, but it sucks. I will say that. This full pity it sucks. There's a lot of people pulling for it. I see a lot of people getting lucky to get a swamp thing. I'm trying to look and see some of these accounts. Okay. Oh wow, look at this guy account. Sometimes I like to just come over here and browse, be nosy, look at people's account. Nobody really talks anyways. This is all team ups, league. I haven't done any of those. Well, I did some earlier, but I haven't done any this evening. Team ups. Wonder how he got that. The bride. Yeah, there's nothing for me over there. And pull. See if I can at least get Guy Gardner. Yeah, see, they're literally taking me to full pity for this guy. They're not. This game is very not friendly. but I need the resources. This guy's not nice. Ultra Master, I'll take him. Last pull. Of course. Of course. Of course. Couldn't get him no earlier. Of course. Full pity for this guy. Literally full pity. Full pity for this guy. Basically full pity. So now I'm at one for guaranteed legendaries. This game is, I'm telling you, just showing you full pity. Just to get this guy. I'm gonna tell you right now, I do not feel good because I have to go full pity to get this guy. I'm just hoping he's worth it. He's worth it in the end. Because right now, I'm not feeling it at all. That I have to go to full pity for this guy. I'll give you free 5 tokens because we know you used up all your tokens. That's so nice. But I do it for you guys. It's all right. For anybody who's started watching this video, they'll see. But hopefully, I'm wrong about this guy. I want to be wrong about this character. And I say that openly. I want to be wrong about him. I'm gonna go ahead and take him straight up to level 8 because I still want to test him out. Only thing I can say about this getting him is that if his poison team turns out to be really good, then I have him, and then I can build the team because it's really hard to get legendaries in this game later. That's the only good thing I can say about this. Last one. Wow. All right. I got 2 copies. I got 2 copies. I got 2 copies. Wow. So, does this redeem itself? I got 2 copies for 150 pity. Hmm. 2 copies. I would say in the long run, that's 75 and 75. All right, I'll take it. I will take it. I will take it. I'm happy about this. At least I got 2 copies. I will take it. Thank you, RNG. Streamer's luck, whatever you want to call it. I got 2 copies. That's solid. That's okay. I'm cool with that. 2 copies. I'm able to at least rank him up to 8 without using my other resources. I'm cool with that. So yeah, I'm happy about that. At least I spent 150. I've spent about 150 because I went 5 over. So I hit pity twice. So well, I hit pity once, and I got 2 copies at that price. So I can't complain about it at this point. That was cool. That was cool. Got a bunch of resources out of the deal. Got Swamp Thing. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let me look at his abilities really quick. Strength of the Green. Okay. Trying to understand exactly what he does. If the enemy has 5 or more 5 stacks of poison, Swamp Thing deals physical damage equal to 300% of his defense. So you want him to be very defense. You want to have high defense. If not, he inflicts them with 3 stacks of poison for 3 turns. Okay. Okay. Green Thumb, basic attack. Disappears into murky swamp depths only to resurface behind enemy lines. He then punches the enemy out, so he just punches from behind. I like that. Dealing physical damage equal to 100% of his attack. If the target is poisoned, he deals an additional 5% physical damage per stack on them. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So if his allies are all doing poison damage, that should be pretty cool to see him doing that. He should be doing a lot of damage if we have him with a full team. Let's see, additional physical damage increases again to 15% per stack of poison. Wait a minute. Relax at level 21. Okay, so I need to put him in level link. Why even have a space for him? Who am I gonna kick out of level link? Come on, Vixen, get out. I don't. I can't spend the last of my diamonds on a level link. I have to wait an hour. So yeah, I'm happy, chat. I'm happy. It it still was grim though. I still had to do a lot, but I take it. I take it. I take it. I take it as a win, I guess. I'm gonna leave this string with nothing. But just give me a few weeks. I'll save up all my stuff again, and I just hope they don't drop a really good legendary. Like if they drop Monster Manhunter, I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna get them. If it's the bride, I don't really care to get the bride. I got a feeling it might be the bride because they have that calendar up, login calendar. Could be the bride because it would suck for them to put a really good legendary in right now while they have this event going on, knowing that people was pulling for Swamp Thing. That would be diabolical if they put someone like Sinestro in. That would be straight diabolical. Probably would quit the game then. Like, nah, I'm good. See, y'all definitely working my pockets. Why couldn't they give me Judo Master? They could have just gave me Judo Master earlier. Why Vigilante? They could have just gave me Judo Master. I would have been happy. If they gave me Judo Master, today would have been the best day I've had on this game so far. If I would have got Judo Master. Well, at least I get to continue to save my eighth medal. So I'm happy to get that second copy of Swamp Thing because I was definitely like, this don't look good. It don't look good. But yeah, let me take another look at this shop really quick and see exactly what all I need to try to get out of here within the next 15 days. This is still around. How many times I can only buy that one time? So I need to start saving up this. Stop buying these, save up that. I have one more of these I can buy. So that will be 10. That's 5 from the other. And then I can buy 4 of these. That's expensive. That's real expensive. Mm. So I don't think they see because the other day I didn't have him. I wouldn't have been. I was only able to draw him because I bought all of the super encrypted tokens with the currency I had. So that's why I'm low now. But do they give me enough of this? Do they even give me this every day? So if I log in 12 days, I get that one. So I gotta clear Elseworld 8 times. Select, okay, 40 times. Hire mercenaries. So I need to go hire those mercenaries. Oh man. In 24 stars on Crisis Watch. Rank up Swamp Thing to level 10. No, see, they asking for too much now. They said 10 for 25. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Asking for a lot. I should have got 3 copies for that. I should have got 3 copies for that. That's nuts. Thank you for the subscribe, brother. So I just pulled Swamp Thing here and I ranked him up to level 8. I definitely want to try this guy out before the stream ends. So I might go ahead and pay that 100 diamonds so I can go ahead and put him in put him in my group here so I can get him. Where I was able to get him up to level 8, I actually got 2 copies of him. I actually got my first copy around 142 pulls in this stream. Well, you could see around 142 pulls, and then once I got them, I just had 5 super encrypted tokens. I pulled for them, single pull, and they gave me another copy. I was so mad. I was like, man, this game, they did it to me again. But I can't be mad now because I hit pity basically once and got 2 copies. So I say it was around 70. I would say 70. So that's not bad. And I was able to get him up to rank 8 off the back. I really think this guy got a good kit. Throw some random gear on him. If I even have the gear, may not even have enough gear for him. So let's see. I got a piece right here. 2 block. Try to put some more HP on him. Wow, this is a good piece. I probably need to take off keys. Yeah, because I don't think I'm gonna put that on Swamp Thing. I could put it on him. What is it got? HP bonus, block, crit. You know what? Might as well. We're doing it for science, right? We're gonna do it for science. Swamp Thing, rank 8. Now, hopefully, this whole poison team is great because I'd be really, really disappointed if I went through all this trouble, spent all my super encrypted tokens for a team that wasn't going to be good. I hope it's worth it. I hope it's worth it. I hope I don't have to rank Penguin up all the way to badge level 30 for him to actually function right. I don't think he would need it, but everybody's saying he's gonna need it because his bonus that he gives, which it's a pretty good bonus. I have to admit it is a really good bonus. You know what? I'm gonna get at this one thing. I'm gonna put what should I put on Martian Manhunter? I need a new poison artifact. Once I get that out, I'll be able to really test out his abilities. But let's see, or should I put defense? Right now, I probably just want him to try to stay alive as much as possible. So I will go back to Bane's Venom, or I could try putting the screwdriver helmet on him from Peacemaker. What do you guys think, chat? What you guys think? Should I go for Bane's Venom or should I put the screwdriver helmet on this guy? Now let me take a look at his skills. Now that I got him in level link. Nature is consistently adapting and evolving. Whenever Swamp Thing is inflicted with an elemental debuff, frostbite, poison, or burn, his damage reduction against frostbite, poison, and detonation increased by 5% for the rest of the battle. Wow, that's pretty strong. Damage reduction can be increased to a maximum of 60%. That seems pretty strong. And that's just his passive. So for his next passive, Swamp Thing is coated in toxic sap from the molecular tree. Whenever an enemy attacks him, they will receive one stack of poison for 2 turns. Each enemy can only be poisoned once per turn. The duration of poison increases to 3 turns. Okay, 3 turns. So at rank 10 is Swamp Thing can now inflict 2 stacks of poison. So he kind of needs to be at rank 10. Okay. Dr. Poison is going to just make him even better. I can see that now. Dr. Poison makes him better. Cheshire eh, just goes nuts. Poison Ivy benefits from it. Okay. I see where they're going with this. Then they got the reinforcement in the artifact. That's nice. Sturdy armor. I gotta go try this guy out. Yes, sirree, I gotta go try him out. All in all, I'm happy that I got him, even though it took me all my super encrypted tokens. I got him. Okay, so this guy's around my power level. Let me try him out. I will take out Peacemaker. So if this doesn't work, it's probably because I don't have Poison Ivy or someone that synergizes with him, but I just want to see what he does. Front, probably in the back. This is not a good matchup because he has Aquaman right across from him. This may not work out good for Swamp Thing. So far, all the gameplay I've seen of Swamp Thing, he's very high dependent on poison. Very high dependent. I just want to see what he naturally looks like on a battlefield with no help. Let me slow this down a little bit too, till it's cool. Okay, there's Social Master. Put bleed on everybody. Wonder how everybody feels about Swamp Thing being in the game. Does people like Swamp Thing, especially that he's a legendary? Do people think he's a worthy legendary or not? I'm not too mad about him. I mean, he does fit the theme. He's just a character that a lot of people aren't familiar with, unless you was born in the '80s or early '90s. I mean, Swamp Thing only had like 10 episodes, for God's sake. But that goes to show you how thin the DC universe is. But I can't wait till they add characters like Shazam, Black Adam, Doomsday. I can't wait for those characters. Now, if that was Doomsday, oh man, I wouldn't have hesitated. But I feel like Doomsday don't even need a team. You just get Doomsday and just let him run wild. Let him find Superman. That's all he wants to do. He just wants to beat up Superman. That's it. He gonna run through the whole roster. That's how strong I want them to make Doomsday. I want them to make Doomsday be like this just tank. They need to make a new class for Doomsday. I want something above legendary for him. That would be cool. Ultimates or something. Omegas. Nah, if I say Omegas, then we're looking at mutants and stuff like that. And we talking about DC here, not Marvel. But they got some characters to work with. I mean, Hawkman. I'm surprised they didn't put Hawkman in this game. Hawkman's a very popular character within the DC universe, for sure. I know White Lan- White Lantern Kyle's supposed to be coming to the game, but that might not be until the Lantern show come out next year. They may be saving it for that, but yeah, I don't think Swamp Thing's doing too well right now. First impression is just one thing. I maybe Imma have to try to get it poison ivy ranked up a little bit and then make a video because right now, Swamp Thing don't look too good. He does not look too good, and that's what I kinda knew getting into this team was that he was gonna be heavily dependent on poison to run this character. Now I'm really, really hoping that once Doctor Poison and Cheshire is in the game, that this guy looks like freaking I don't know, like I don't I just can't think of but he better be good. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me see if I got Poison Ivy. I might just want to throw some attack and crit on her just to try her out, put some speed on her. Repeats crit, 4 attack. I'll try that first. Oh yeah, let me take this off of Superman. What is he doing with that on? I didn't use OG Superman. Rank up. Might not even have enough purples. Nope. See, I probably don't even have enough purples and blues to rank her up. Might be able to get up to rank 6 and that's it. I'm surprised I had enough for rank 6. Really surprised about that. So now I'm gonna try to pull a copy of Ivy now. Not right now, but at some point. As you can see, I'm totally out of resources. No super encrypted tokens, no encrypted tokens. Swamp Thing took it all from me. And right now he doesn't look like he's worth it. It's all right though. We can get it back. couple weeks, being frugal, just play the game, log in, do what you can. But this is why we do this. All right, so let's go back to the arena. All right, I'm doing this for science. So if I lose this battle, it's for science, okay? It's for science. All right, here we go. Let's see what this looks like. I appreciate you guys who's hanging out with me right now, checking this out. I'm really curious to see how Swamp Thing is. Why is he a legendary? Man, this guy might kill me. I'm playing around. They serious over there? I wonder, does Cheshire, does she only poison one character at a time, or does she poison everybody like Swamp Thing does? If her poison is uncleansable. But I think this is gonna be such a meta team now. I want to skip on this team, but I felt like the right thing for me to do is even if I did not feel like building a team all the way up right off the bat, at least pull the characters so I could at least have the characters unlocked. My minimum is at least rank 8. I feel like you can get enough information for the characters being at just rank 8, especially at my level. I'm not very high level and my server isn't that sweaty. So I can get by just using rank 8 characters right now. I'm just currently looking at the poison damage. Oh wow, they didn't do very much. But my poison ivy is only at level 6 as well. So I'm definitely gonna have to get her up. So if I do lose this match, this is only for science. This is not my regular team. I just slotted in a level 8 swamp thing and I have a level 6 ivy. This is only for tests. And there goes Ivy. Ah, he sucks. and there goes Swamp Thing. Hopefully my Deathstroke and my Ocean Master can close this out, but Flash is a tricky character. He can do a ton of damage very fast. He gets off so many times. Well, so does Deathstroke. All right. We'll see if I can try to find a weaker team and test that out again. Do I have any keys left? I don't have any keys left. I got enough to buy 2 keys. Let's see what power level this guy's at. Yeah, I'll probably be able to do something with this guy right here. Oh man, he has a Batman. Also, this guy. I don't want Swamp Thing to go against Aquaman off the back. Now they want to give me harder matches. They're like, you got Swamp Thing. No easy matches for you. This might be. This might. This might do. But I'll probably lose. Probably gonna end up losing this match. The throne. I don't need that. Try to help keep Ivy alive as much as I can. Because I put it on Poison Ivy's thing, so it wasn't working correctly. Mm. All right, so let's see how this runs. And John Stewart is nice. Okay. I like that they heal there. So Swamp Thing is giving off a heal. See, the disruptor cannon does not affect John Stewart. That's a thing. See, at first I thought it was a fluke, I thought it was a bug, but it definitely does not affect John Stewart. This dude is insane. This dude is insanely good. This dude can block. See, I get that Aquaman can block with School of Fish, but the fact that John Stewart can do it, this is insane. How strong this character is. I'm not complaining. I don't want them to change him by any means. I don't want them to change John Stewart at all. I like John Stewart. I got him as my character profile picture, so I like John Stewart. I just think that's just insane. Come on, Swamp Thing. Let's see some Swamp Thing action over here. I think that was pretty good. What do you guys think? I think that's pretty good. I think Swamp Thing is pretty decent. I think he's decent. Now, do I think when Dr. Poison get into the game, Cheshire's in the game, I think the team's gonna be good. I think the team's gonna be good. But also too, we gotta take into consideration this is what I don't like. I just thought about it. Where is it? Nope, this is not it. Nope, that's not it. So somewhere I can't find it at the moment. I think it's in Elite Arena. Yep, there it is. See, this is what I don't like. In battle, growth characters gain 50% additional speed and a 50% increase to heal bonus. Poison characters have their HP, defense, attack increased by 50%. That's what I don't like. The overselling of these characters. Because that was the same thing they did with Judo Master in the 11 Block Kids. Everybody, when they first came out, everybody was like, "This is cool. This is the new hot thing." This is the one thing I don't really like is when they bring out some characters in Elite Arena. They always boost them up. Some people say this is a normal thing, but I feel like it's a little bit overselling because we don't really know how strong the characters are naturally on their own. I would like to know how strong they are naturally. So I'm not sure if this boost is on in Arena, but I'm gonna try to test Poison Ivy and Swamp Thing again with a block team. This is for science. So I have Swamp Thing at rank 8 and I have Poison Ivy at rank 6. It's taking all my Swamp Thing took up all my resources and I ranked the Batman to level 10 today. So I don't really have a lot of resources right now, so it's gonna take me a minute to get those resources back, but I'm trying to get as much testing in as I can with this new Swamp Thing character. But I do think with the whole team, they're gonna be good. I definitely think they're gonna be good. You're gonna want them. People are gonna want this character because it's gonna take very niche characters in order to defend this team. You're gonna need characters like Martian Manhunter, Pandora. I think Sacrifice Team can maybe fend off this team, but fully leveled up, bashed up, I don't think Sacrifice Team can beat Poison. I don't think so now. Why do I have the Batmobile in here again? I thought I changed that to the Healing Mirror. Okay, there we go. So I don't have any more keys. I'm gonna have to do a lot more testing with this guy. Gonna have to do a lot more testing. I definitely know if I put Swamp Thing in a level 6, Poison Ivy in this team, they're gonna get murked. So it's no point in putting him in there. Trying to see is there any other places I can test them out at. I gotta get Poison Ivy at least to level 8. I think I don't think it's next week. I think it's the week after. When does Doctor Poison come out? When does Doctor Poison come? Oh boy, they didn't put no dates in here. Can't think off the top of my head when Doctor Poison comes out. Excuse me for 1 second. Let me go and see if I can look it up. So right now I'm trying to go to the DC Worlds Collide homepage just to see if I can figure out. Okay, so I found it. So Cheshire comes out November 6th. Doctor Poison comes out on the 13th. So that's roughly Cheshire comes out. Okay, so Cheshire comes out in 2 weeks. And Doctor Poison comes out a week after Cheshire. So I have all next week to save up resources and get encrypted tokens. Okay. So that won't be too bad. I should be able to pull for Cheshire. I just can't pull anymore. I just can't pull anymore. So yeah, that's the thing. So I was looking on the webpage. So yeah, I just can't pull anymore right now. I can't pull anymore. So now because I'm out of super encrypted tokens, I'm fine for now. Swamp Thing just came out. Hopefully they rerun a banner like The Bride or Martian Manhunter. I'm hoping it's Martian Manhunter because I already have him and I want to be a little bit selfish. And hopefully they run him so I don't have to miss out on someone like Sinestro. I'm hoping this the only character. Hal Jordan and Sinestro are the only two. I would say also Dr. Fate. I would say those three are the only banners I hope they do not run now that I'm out of super encrypted tokens. But it's cool. I went up 140 and I got 2 copies of Swamp Thing. So that's how I was able to get him to rank 8. I got 2 copies. I'm happy for that. I can't complain too much about it because I was complaining. I was very much complaining. I thought this game was horrible, and then they rewarded me, so I have to take my words back a little bit, just a little bit. I still think the pity is way too high. I ain't gonna say I think I know the pity is too high. It's too high, but it took me 140 pulls to unlock them, and it only took me 5 after the pity reset to get another copy. It is what it is. But right now, let me look at my resources here. 'cause I don't have any purples or blues, but right here, I have 115 8 metal. I'm not gonna use that. I'd probably rather invest and try to get a little bit more out of this before the event ends, because I have a couple weeks. This event lasts for 14 more days. That's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks. So, I'm not sweating it too much. I have 20 of his shards. Have 20. If I can buy this one, Imma save up now. If I can buy this one, that'll help me out a lot. And then if I can get 300 more coins from this, that definitely help me out a lot. So, I need to hire some characters, see if that help me get past something. Is it only main stages though? Because right here in this event tab, it says I have to hire characters, mercenaries, hire any to clear any stage 5. Oh, any stage 5 times. So does that mean system recovery or just main stages? So now I'm definitely going to have to, but I got time. I got 14 days, so I definitely get my characters up in time, do all this stuff. That's gonna be 20, 25, 30. Okay. I might have enough coins to buy that one, but I'm sure they have a store offer, like the store, not the Play Store. This is the Play Store here. This is the store right here because this is where they sell the stuff at. Is all this stuff free? Oh, that's free. Badge material? I'll take that. Badge material? Oh wow. 10 shards. Okay, okay, I'll take it. I will take that. So that's the only good thing about trying to pull for the legendaries when they first come out, because the event, they're helping you out to try to get them up to rank 8, 9, and 10 as fast as possible. So that's a $20 bundle. It's a $40. Then now that's wicked expensive. Gives you a lot of resources. I mean, you look at the resources versus pulling for them. They might be a better deal if you have them unlocked and depending on your level. You get 20 pulls, 250 purples, get the shards and diamonds. That may not be a bad deal. Now that I think about it, that may not be a bad deal. And it'll be here 57 days. So I say don't rush this. You could just buy something here, something there, even if it's just a $20 one. If you really like this character, I would say just invest, save your money. If you really like this character, I think this character is going to be good with the whole team. I think that you just need the whole team. As a standalone character, he's not, unless at rank 10 he really pops off or something like that. But at rank 8, he's okay. I'm not too impressed, but I understand that he's meant to be a team player. You need the Penguin, you need Poison Ivy, you need Dr. Poison to amplify the poison, you need Cheshire, you need them. I get it. But this is a really good event. I'm happy with the devs and what they did with this event. I have no complaints because they really did make the store a lot better. The store is really good because they literally giving you the rank 8 if you pull them in that. And I haven't spent anything here. All I did was rank them up. I got 2 copies with 147 pulls. If you go and look at the stream, you can see when I pulled for them and I got them. I was upset that I hit almost pity just to get one. I hit it, and then I got 5 super encrypted tokens, and I was able to get him with 4 single pulls, so I can't complain about that one at all. I think that was awesome. That's the only way I could say I redeemed myself is that I got 2 copies for spending 140, super encrypted tokens. That was expensive. So I said, if you're gonna invest in this character, do it now while the event is going. But that's 7 characters, including the artifact and a reinforcement that you have to think about as well. Do you need this team? No, you don't need this team. But is this team gonna be really meta defined? Probably an in-game team that you can use to beat most of the content? Absolutely. Because this team is gonna be able to put up a wall, not only have a wall, but heal themselves and attack the back row. They don't have to do what traditional teams have to do. Traditional teams have to literally attack tanks at the front, break them down, get rid of them. And that's the thing that I like about this team. Not only can they put poison on the whole entire battlefield with Swamp Thing, but you got people like Poison Ivy and Cheshire that's running past those tanks going straight to the back line. That's why I think this team is gonna shine at because they're breaking the rules. This team breaks the rules, but you need the whole team. If you get 1 or 2 or 3, mm, it may work depending on who those 2 or 3 are. If you got Swamp Thing, maybe Dr. Poison and Cheshire, maybe those 3 can work as a unit without Poison Ivy, without Penguin. The one I think is the most insignificant, maybe Penguin, but his badge 30 is busted, which makes the back row even better. So it's like it is what it is. But I do like this about this event. I will say that if you're a spender, they're giving you time to spend. They're giving you 60 days. And I'm only saying if you really like this team and you're going to utilize this team, hey, you may want to consider doing that because I think I most likely will. And I will say that because I am a spender, I'm a mild spender. I love the game. I do like to support the game, but it's okay to be free to play. Don't feel like because you're free to play player, you're not important. You're probably the most important players out there because you guys are playing a game that you are heavily disadvantaged in and you're still playing. Like, who wants to show up, basically be the Cleveland Browns of football? Who wants to show up every single week to get beat up? Nobody wants to be that team. Or I would even say, no, you can't even say that about the Cleveland Browns anymore. They actually won 2 games. I say Tennessee Titans. Who want to be the Tennessee Titans? Nobody wants to be I don't even know 2 Tennessee Titan fans. I know 1, and he a diehard. And I think he's more of a Cam Ward fan than a Tennessee Titan fan, but I digress. I think nobody wants to be that player. So my hat goes off to any one of you guys that's a free to play player. I tried to do it, but this game is not very free to play friendly, and I'm just being 100% honest with you. But back to one thing. So I think I will eventually. I think this is going to be a good deal right here. That's a good deal, and this is a good deal for me. I'm going to end up picking up these 2 here, and I will end up picking up these 2. Maybe these 2 as well, because I wanna get his badge up as soon as fast as possible. I want to get these badges up. I at least wanna get him to badge 20. So I will pick up these 2, that's 1, and that's 2 right there. And this here, I'm not gonna rush it and got 57 days. basically almost to Christmas time. So I can go and do all my Christmas shopping, all my Black Friday shopping, all that stuff, eat good for Thanksgiving, thank God, and come back and maybe buy this. Because I'd rather stop pulling and just straight up buy the shards. If I can buy the shards, save my eighth metal, like I've been doing, and just get this right here. I'm trying to see if there's any way anywhere else I can test them out really quick. I don't have any more arena to do. Maybe I can do a team up really quick. I'm probably gonna get beat up. If any of you didn't get this disruptor cannon right here, I I apologize in advance. This is the best reinforcement in the game, and it's not even close. It's not even close. Let me slide in the big green lettuce and my level 6 poison ivy. All right. I'm just doing this for science now because I don't know. Because my poison ivy is very low. So I'm only doing this for science. I definitely think this ability is going to be really, really strong. I definitely think it's going to be strong. Now that I see it, speculating, it don't really work like that. Now that I can see a little bit clearer now how poison ivy and swamp thing works, I definitely think this is going to be a really strong team because this team just straight up breaks the rules. I mean, Swamp Thing is poisoning the whole battlefield. Dr. Poison amplifies it, makes it stronger. Cheshire just runs by everybody and poisons whoever she wants, and it can't be cured. Poison Ivy hits everybody on the back line. I would say I would not be mad at players if they skip Mr. T team and go straight to the poison team. That's what I'm thinking. I was going to build the Mr. T team, but now that getting a full picture of this team, I'm definitely thinking I'm gonna probably bypass the Mr. T team now. I think that's the best move, chat. What you think? Do you think I should bypass the Mr. T team and build the poison team straight out? Because I think at this point in this time in the game, Mr. T can't beat the poison team. He can't beat it. So is it worth my time to invest in the Mr. T team at this point now that the poison team's out? Poison team gonna be meta. I also think depending on who you run on a sacrifice team, sacrifice may be able to beat poison because of Martian Manhunter, because of School of Fish that Aquaman has. Pandora has a cleanse. I think Sac Team is very valuable now. I don't think they totally get beat up by Poison Team now. A lot of people saying, "Oh well, Poison Team just gonna run over Sac Team." That's not true. They got a lot of cleanse. Think about it. Aquaman, he can cleanse. He has School of Fish, he can block. You got Pandora, she can cleanse, she can heal. If you get Martian Manhunter, which I have Martian Manhunter, he has a 30% damage um debuff and he has a cleanse. With that team, you probably can beat the poison team easily. But we shall see. But the way the poison team attacks, that's the scary part about it. Especially if you get a poison team, right? You get that artifact, you put that artifact on Swamp Thing. Now if you attack um Swamp Thing, you're gonna get hit with a bunch of stacks of poison for touching them. So that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck. Now we have to take a look at their poison reinforcement. They really stack poison. And that's what I was thinking about. That's why I was debating so much. It's like, man, am I really wanna get this team and build up 7 characters? Because I wanna build up my Mr. T team. But now that I'm looking at it, Mr. T team is gonna be secondary to this team. Because there's no one on Mr. T team that can cleanse. There's no one on there unless you're trying to force a team. He doesn't work with Martian Manhunter because of Mr. T's synergy. You can't have tanks on a team. I mean, you could put Pandora on a team, but Pandora alone ain't gonna do enough to hold off this poison team. It's not gonna work. So now, even though I love Mr. T, he's one of my favorite characters. I like the Superman movie. I have Mr. T. I was just pulling for Mr. T. And now I'm at the point where I'm gonna stop pulling for Mr. T. I'm gonna be pulling for Penguin and Ivy now until Cheshire and Dr. Poison is in the rotation. But other than that, hopefully I get lucky and can at least get Dr. Poison and Cheshire both to level 8. I think I should be able to pull it off. A little bit of luck. I should be able to pull it off. But this is why I'm also saving my 8th medal because if I have a legendary that needs to be ranked 10 like Swamp Thing now, I can basically use that 8th medal and take him to rank 10. So I don't need to come out of pocket. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Because I just like looking at the gameplay. Okay, that should be cool. So that was my reasoning. So if you watch any of my earlier videos, I was really thinking about strongly passing on the poison team. I was going to pass on the poison team. I kept doing research. I kept looking at things. I saw some gameplay and I wasn't impressed. I was not impressed by the gameplay that I saw. But now that I'm looking at the broader picture of how they attack and what they're doing, and I see the vision of the poison team. So at this point in time, I am going to skip over the Mr. T team this just is what it is. I feel like Mr. T had his time, either because that team is gonna be irrelevant to this team. And that's what they do. They put out teams that make other teams irrelevant. So I feel like Poison Team makes Block and Mr. T irrelevant. A lot of people just don't want to admit or come to that conclusion, and that's fine. That's their opinion. But I think Mr. T, because you know you can't cleanse it, he's going to be irrelevant unless he's going to run characters on the team now, mess up his synergy. I just don't see what's the point of building up Mr. T. I mean, I could build him up, but would he be better than this team when it comes out? Probably not. Probably not. He's not going to be as good as this team. He's not going to be. He's not going to be better. So just get that. Get them now while the buffet is hot, if you can, and go that route. Man, look at that poison. Oh no, that's bleed. Ain't that's bleed. That's say, whoa. Is that 15 stacks? No, that's 15 stacks of bleed. Talk about a toxic relationship. I definitely should have finished that fight. Know me, I'll take it. I'll take whatever they give me right now. I'm broke. Great gear one time. Let me see. I got something. All right. Level up a character 5 times. So the trick to this is take one of your characters that you don't use and just take them up 5 levels. This, I mean, one, two, three, 4, 5. And that's all you need to do to get that. So I need 300 here to get 4 of those. it's gonna be 500. So I need 800 total to get this. This deal, I don't like it that much, but at least if you buy that, you could just buy all the shards, but then once again, you're pulling again. See this, I'll probably just buy the shards out of there, and that would give me 30 shards plus the 20 I already have. So how many shards do I need to rank him up the next time? I need 100. Yeah, I need 100. It went from 60 to 100. So that means I will be using my eighth metal at some point. So yeah, I think this to do it for this stream. Thank you who- for the people that popped in, held it down with me for a little bit. I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate the likes. So if you're picking up what I'm putting down, don't be afraid to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.